decks, rooftop bar, and grill, the works. We're going to show you the airbrushing all the way through the weathering. And if you're here live, we hope you'll stick around and chat with us while we work. If you're watching the replay, understand this might not be the first episode. If it's not, we will have a link to the sequence playlist in the description. We want to thank you very much for joining us. Let's not beat around the bush anymore, and let's get to work. Thank you for being here.
Hey there, good morning everybody. And episode 13 here. I just have to do the deck railings on deck 2 down here on the bottom. We ran out last night, so I had to print more and weather them a little bit. And they're ready to go on there now. And so that's what all I'm going to be doing in here today, is doing these railings. And then we'll be switching to weathering. And weathering will be our focus for the rest of the day and into tomorrow in the evening, and then hopefully we'll be done. We'll pack up Tuesday, ship out Wednesday. I think we're going to start over here. Right here. I'm going to go in and put an indentation in here to hold these, and I'm going to ensure they're spaced properly to fit. So we don't have to piece things in, especially up here on the roof. Printed these overnight and painted them this morning. That's a really thin one feeling. I'm not going to use that one. And they dried, and here we are. And we want to get these in and let them dry so we can do the weathering. We got a twin that's just like it, that's done and ready. And we'll be coming in with washes and pastels. Washes first, and then followed by pastels today. And we're just gonna dirty it up a little. Put some marks where the walkways would be, where people would be walking, and some places where water would have dripped and left some residue and stuff like that. A little bit of fading maybe from the sun, but not much. There we go. Alright, the 3 won't fit, so how about a 2? 2's a little short, but not bad. I debate about putting deck railings on the very bottom. I guess you could kind of isolate the tables by doing that, but you can give it a walk-up look without it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some in a bag and send along with it in case they would like to do the bottom. probably benefit me not to do the bottom as well, because that bottom is where they get bent in shipping. Alright, I think I'm going to need a 1 there. So I make these in 1, 2s, and 3s. And I really need to kind of redesign these. Did them a long time ago. I'm probably going to use some help here this time. I want to pull this out just a little bit. Uh-oh. Easier said than done. There we go. Oh, I had it and I knocked it. Doggone it. It's close. Close, close, close. Get across here. I need some light behind me. Although I guess I'd cast a shadow on it. Maybe I just need one straight overhead is what I need. Uh-oh. Now I got glue on my tweezers. That ain't good. Alright, let's get over here further. Uh-oh. Alright. Good morning to you if you're joining me. Happy Sunday. Hope y'all are well. Alright. Another single one will help here. Shit. Alright. And then we'll come on down and around. Safety first. Don't want folks drinking and falling off the deck. So, if you're watching and you have any suggestions for weathering this guy, I would love to hear them, because I have some ideas, but I'm open to suggestions. I'm going to do a wash, like a little dirty wash on it. I'm going to make sure I got some places where there would be some grime buildup from water dripping. Some paths where people would be the heavily trafficked areas. And make some pathways on the ground. That kind of thing is all I'm planning on doing. More importantly, once this is in the box, is when I'm going to get to work, because I've got 4 or 5 things I want to do to improve the way this model goes together. It's a little bit more of a challenging build than it needs to be, I guess is what I'm saying. I could fix some things. I made this several years ago and I've learned some things since. I'm being uncooperative a little. There we go. I think it was the modeler and not the piece. Uh-oh. I don't like these. Oh, that's not bad. Not at all. Alright. There we go. Welcome to you if you're watching this morning. Glad to have you here with us. Going to be on for a little while longer while we finish this these deck railings. And then we're going to probably bring both of them in and get ready to weather them. And probably we'll stop the stream and start a new one to start weathering. Might change the title a little bit. We'll just have to see. Might change the thumbnail. Now that they're done, I might get a good picture and change the thumbnail. Work our way down here. I actually had enough of these printed. I just didn't paint them all because they wouldn't fit on the tape and I was too lazy. But Alice and I could have finished this last night had I painted all the ones I printed. And I'd be weathering for you right now, but I'm going to regroup because I got to get all my stuff out and get all changed. I think I'm going to do one at a time though, because there are 2 of them. There's 3 structures altogether. There's an Uncle Dave's cabin. There's 2 of these, and all lightly weathered. And I have to weather all of them. All of them are ready, but all of them have to be weathered. And so what I'm going to do is I got to get the weathering stuff out, get it all together and get it ready. And I'm going to do this one first, or one of these first. That way, in case, because one of them has to go out at the end of this week. The Uncle Dave's and the other one of these can wait to the middle of next week. I would like to send them all out together, possibly, though, because they're all going to the same place. They're going overseas, and it would save me money on shipping to send them together. I am a little worried about having all those models and all that work bundled up together in one basket, though, so I'm toying with just sending 2 packages anyway, because man, I'd sure hate to redo all this for free because the post office made a mistake. Alright, let's see. What do we do? Alright, and so again, what I'll do is I'll bag these up and send them to the customer in case he or she wants to do deck railings down here. It'll make it easier for me to ship and package without those being down here. And they could want it to be a walk-up look where it's not so closed in. My N-scale version has an extended deck here too. I had to cut it off because of the size of the deck. I was trying to, this base is really big, and it was going to be 4 pieces on a 200 millimeter deck. Now, I am saving my pennies up to get a 350 millimeter deck, and every model I have in every piece in HO scale will all be single prints. They won't have to have dovetail joints and put together. And then I'll easily be able to do more S scale and O scale as well. So looking forward to that. Just need to save up about $600 more. They're working on it. And but it's a good dream, a goal. The one I'm looking at can do multiple colors at once, and so this has been a short stream. But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go get the other piece too, and bring it in here. We'll look at them together. So we have, let's see here. I am not sure if one looks better than the other or not. Let's see. Usually I do this one here. This one's up on this. We'll put it here. And this one here. Maybe like that. And then let's turn this way. Uh-oh. And let's do this here. Uh-oh, y'all, I'm sorry. Alright. There. Think one looks better than the other one? I do. Neither one of them might not look good to you. I don't know. I keep getting stuff under it. I don't like that. Right, I still got stuff under it. Thank you. Now we're sitting flat. That makes me feel better. There we go. We'll do like this. Here. This here. I guess it's hard to tell. Here. Here. Oh, I ran everybody off. Alright. Well, there they go. Sorry about that. I literally ran everybody off. Alright, well, there's both of them. And they are ready to be weathered. And this was a short stream. And anybody I did have in here, I ran off with the camera shaking around and stuff. But anyway, that's all good. I'm going to prepare my weathering stuff. And I'll be back on soon. If you're watching the replay, thank you very much. Appreciate you supporting. This is episode 13, I believe, and we'll come back on with episode 14 momentarily. Not long from now, to be honest, but I am going to, rather than have y'all watch me get all my stuff out and everything like that, I'll just take the stream down, come back on in a very short time, probably within the hour, if not an hour, and begin weathering. One of them, I'm going to do the weathering one at a time. Make sure